Have you been looking for the perfect hatchet to take with you camping on your outdoor adventures? Well, you're in luck. I'm Cody Martin, and this is Cody Martin Outdoors, and we're here to talk about the Gerber Bushcraft Hatchet. Stay tuned. As I mentioned, this is the Gerber Bushcraft Hatchet. Now, from my understanding, Gerber has a whole lineup that they're starting out called the Bushcraft lineup. And so far, from my understanding, they have the Bushcraft Hatchet. They have a Bushcraft axe, which is the exact same look as this. It's just in an axe format. So the dimensions are a little bit longer and thicker. They have a Bushcraft saw. And as far as I know, those are the only products within the Gerber Bushcraft lineup. But in my opinion, Gerber has always been kind of that mid-band brand for outdoor gear. You know, their knives, their multi-tools. They've always tried to keep in competition with Leatherman. For the most part, I mean, they've stuck around. They've done really good, and I think part of their marketing is that they have opened up into other products such as hatchets and outdoor gear. When you go over to Leatherman, you just don't see that. They pretty much specialize in multi-tools, whereas Gerber's kind of opened it up to many other things: shovels, hatchets, saws, multi-tools, knives. I mean, you name it, fishing gear. So they've covered a lot of areas in the market for outdoor stuff, and one of which we're going to go over today. Now, you're going to see on my particular hatchet, I got some wrap. I did some 550 cord wrap on this, and I can't remember the name of the wrap that I did, but the intent is just because of this frame that the handle is made out of. I'm not quite sure, and I don't think it specifies on the website what it is, but it just want to ensure that this is going to last me a lifetime, and that I'm not going to, you know, forcefully do any extra damage that I don't want to incidentally do. I want to try to keep the impacts to the front and back as much as possible. But you're going to notice with this, the total length is 15¼ inches, and then the blade width is 5½ inches. You're going to notice that it comes with this nylon sheath. It does have, I won't call it a belt loop, but it does come with a loop. If you do so choose to put it on your belt, you probably could, because you have a Velcro here, Velcro there, and then it sweeps underneath. That's what allows the sheath to come off. Now, when you wrap it up, you could slide this underneath your belt, put the belt right here, because there's no Velcro, well, there's a little bit of Velcro right here, but you could sandwich your belt where my thumb is, and then just overlap, and so your belt would rest like that. So that's one option. Typically, I haven't done it yet. I feel like you could do it. Most of the time, I'm just going to attach this to one of my Molly backpacks and call it a day when we go camping, and then that's where it will reside. I mean, you'll notice here, you take the sheath off, and here's the blade, and then it also has a hammer on the back side. So should you need to tackle anything that requires hammering, you can knock this out. Now, towards the bottom here, you're going to notice it's pretty robust, and it's got a little clip right here. Now, this clip, if you push it, it's really tight, releases, and it actually pulls out the bottom, a little insert that goes inside the handle. Now, this clip is spring loaded. There is a spring in there, and this is big enough. You have a compartment here. This is big enough for, I believe, a mini Bic lighter. You can't do a full-size lighter, but a mini, in this case, would be just fine. You have some 550 cord. This 550 cord did already come with the hatchet when you buy it, so that should be there. But in this compartment, you could put tinder, fire starters, a lighter, whatever your heart desires. But it just gives you a compartment to put in some fuel starters if you wish. If you want to go a step further, you could even take, you know, for me, I have probably about 20 feet of 550 cord on the handle. I could probably actually take some of this 550 cord off of this insert and then do some of that fire string, I think they call it. It's basically something where you can take out the guts and use it as fire starter. So you would have your fire starter and your fire all in one shot. But once you get it all together, this just slides in, pop it in. Again, it's spring loaded, and it's really robust. You'll notice right here where the black areas are, this is all rubberized. It doesn't feel too soft to where it's going to degrade or crumple, but it does give you enough of a grip that if you so choose to go without gloves, you're not going to slip. The handle, again, it's about 15, I think it was 15 1/4 inches long. So it's a good standard length in a hatchet. The head is not overly done. You can't see it, but right here they do call it ported. What they've done is they've taken some black insert and they've basically just drilled out some big open areas in the neck here, but I've covered it up with my 550 cord. Now, if you've ever wanted, this rubber texturing here that you see at the bottom of the handle is up here. It's just been covered by my 550 cord. But if you wish to choke up on the hatchet and do some feather sticks, you could absolutely do that. So far with this hatchet, I have stuck to wood logs, limbs, and it does a very good job at biting in. You can see on this stump here, I'll give it a couple whacks. It has got some very good bite to it. And I'm not even really swinging that hard. I'm just trying to get some wax in there. I mean, if you really wanted to go to town on something, you absolutely could just make short work of it. But I don't have a huge, vast knowledge of hatchets, but I can tell you with the typical Fisker's garden hatchet, that one is just kind of a catch-all. It works, really no issues with it. But this one caught my eye just because of, one, the hammer on the back, which, let's be fair, most standard hatchets have a flat spot on the backside that you could use as a hammer. But this does have a hammerhead on it. It does have the ability to choke up. And if you notice here, the neck of the blade is actually cut out for your fingers to choke up on it so that you can get a little more leverage behind the blade. And that is a really cool, comfortable feeling if you're cutting away at some sticks. As a matter of fact, I will see if I can find a stick and show you. We got this little guy here. So if I wanted to choke up on it, so just picture yourself in the woods. Maybe Cody forgot to bring some fire starters with him, you know, because I got that 550 cord in the handle, and I remembered to put the lighter in there, but maybe I forgot to do the fire starter. So now that I got my hatchet and my lighter, I could absolutely, as you see here, it's not super fine like you'd get with like a bushcrafting knife, but I'm getting a good feather stick out of it. I'm not going to go on forever on this, but that's pretty dry. But I mean, you can tell there that it'll work. It'll absolutely do it. I have no issues or no worries that you wouldn't be able to do a fire stick out of that. It's a very versatile hatchet, and I like it, and I like the color scheme of it. Now, I do also have the Gerber Bushcraft axe. Again, they look identical. One is just a little bit thicker and longer than this one, and I don't know what's going on behind me, but if you can hear that, sorry. Now, the reason I got these two was, one, I am a sucker for FDE or Coyote Brown or any of those colors. I love it. Obviously you can tell from what I'm wearing, but I do like those colors, the subdued colors on it. I do like the features that this has, and I like the features that the axe has. Now, again, you're going to see whenever I do the video with the axe that the axe shares the same characteristics. I don't think you're going to use an axe to make feather sticks. Could you? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not. But it's there. And again, I'll show you on the axe. But the axe has the same features, internal compartments and everything. And again, with this, I wanted to do the 550 cord because it does feel more full in the hand. I don't feel like I have an issue with like grip or anything like that. And I tied this pretty tight, so it's definitely not going to go anywhere. And if I ever get in a pinch, where maybe I need some 550 cord, maybe I went camping or whatever, and I forgot to bring some cordage with me, I have about 15-20 feet of cordage on my hatchet if I had this with me. But yeah, Gerber's really knocked it out of the park. I love the gear that they're coming out with. I love the Bushcraft series and lineup that they're coming out with. I do have a Bushcraft saw as well, and I'll do a video on that. That thing just chews through wood. I mean, it does really good. Again, I have a Fisker's like 7-inch saw, and it just, I mean, it holds no comparison to the Gerber Bushcraft saw that I recently got. But yeah, that's a quick overview, gang, of the Gerber Bushcraft hatchet. If you've been on the fence about purchasing this, just go get it. It's worth it. And I will tell you too, if you are military, I think first responders as well, Gerber does offer Gerber Pro, and it's basically your military discount, at least for me being active duty. So with this hatchet and the Bushcraft axe that I got them both together at the same purchase. Don't quote me, I want to say I got them both for $51, which if you know the MSRP of these things, that is an insanely good deal. I think the hatchet typically goes for $70 by itself, and then the hatchet I want to say is like another 100 and something. But I did get both for about 50 bucks, which again is an absolute steal, and that's why I got both. And you know, major shout out to Gerber for at least having some sort of a military discount. Thank you, that helps a lot. And that's why I don't mind doing videos like this to promote their brand, because if it's a good brand, they give good products. I'm gonna say it's a good product, and I think that's what we have here today. So without further ado, further waiting, I will post the link of this in the comments. I will try to find a video of how I did this wrapping if you're interested in that, and I'll post that in the comments as well of how I did it. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop them in the comment box. Let me know what you think about the Bushcraft hatchet. Is this functional enough for you? Is this worthy of taking out in a camping adventure or hiking adventure with you? Let me know what you think. Drop in the comments, give me a like, subscribe, whatever you feel is respectable for the channel. We're getting up to about 174 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. Like, I remember not even a year ago, it was like in the 70s. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I really appreciate it. And if you watch this video, I hope you find it entertaining. And yeah, stay tuned, and we'll do more videos like this. As always, I'm Cody Martin. This is the Cody Martin Outdoors channel. Go outside, go outdoors, challenge yourself, and just enjoy being outdoors. Till next time, thank you.